この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I'm here for Dororo, episode 15. Last time on Dororo and Hyagi Mountain Dew, we entered this village, and there's some spooky spirits that don't seem to be bad spirits, and there's a really spooky guy who leads this village, who has these eyes that are like wrong. They're just not good. Not good news in those eyes. And it turns out that he seems to be protecting female Mothra and some children. I'm not sure if they're his children or her children or what they are, but we saw some slug monsters and they don't look so good. So he brought Dororo and Hyakimaru in to turn them into food for his moth wife. They're probably not gonna like that. At the same time, we've got this whole map side story building in the background, which might actually be the main story. I don't really know, but that's building up. Dororo has kind of inherited the desires of the people through the map, and like lots of interesting thematic stuff that can go along with that in terms of Dororo being one of the people and being able to go and get that money and then maybe use that to do something to forward the goals of the people instead of the goals of Daigo. I don't know. Could be cool. But right now I think we've got a more immediate pressing concern, which is that we're chilling in the village owned by Moth Lover and Mothra. So probably gonna have to fight those. But maybe we get a weird, crazy, like, subversion of expectations. There we go. Kind of like we did with the Spider Lady and a couple of other times. Maybe Moth Lady isn't the worst thing ever, but she did say some stuff about coming back to take what's been taken from the children. Well, not the children, but from Hyaki. So I get the feeling she's a demon and she's got his body part, which is also interesting because we haven't seen Hyaki get back a body part in like 5 episodes. That might not be right, but it's been a while, right? It's been quite a while since we've gone and reobtained a body part. So it'll be interesting to see if we do that this time and what it is if we do. I got nothing else to say. Let's get into the episode of Dororo. Episode 15, I've got it up. It's 0 seconds. There will be multiple versions of this video. Picture-in-picture versions with the video up here in the description, down there. And timer-based version on YouTube, discussion at the end. Beep beep timer for your syncing purposes at the beginning, which will go right here. Kaboom. Vroom. All right. It's a big bowl. Mm-hmm. God, this dead fish eyes, though. What about the moth monster that kind of attacked you? Thanks. But, yeah. Uh-huh. From above, you say? Mm-hmm. Yeah, come and stay forever. Oh. Okay. Me too. Smart. This was very differently directed. That little intro sequence was really different. Okay. I think this OP is growing further on me. The story of the scene from hell? What a freaking title. People looking out for each other. Yeah. Seems all good. Hell yeah. All of these Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh. That was a conspicuous lack of answer. Oh. Oh my god. That was freaking unnerving. Where are you going, Sabame? Story of the scene from hell. Okay, that looked kind of janky. Oh, he knew. I don't think so, man. Uh, oh. What? No. Okay. Okay. So what's down here? There's a light. There's a couple of them. Oh, no. Maybe they're friendly. So this is going to be a microcosm of the Daigo choice? Moth Lady. That's a good question. Oh boy. You are not the first. Ah. Oh! There's this guy. Okay. What the? What the? Spirits of all the kids who died? He killed the nun. Okay. Aw. Uh-oh. Huh? Can I not? Ow. You fuck this village. Then it exploded into a bunch of spirits, and yeah. by burning down the village. Oh, fuck. How many people are gonna suffer for Dororo's actions? Now they're gonna fight amongst themselves for food again. Everything that you've worked for. What's at the lake? Oh! His leg just shattered. Does that mean we need to go see the prosthetic maker? Probably. Hi. What are you getting back? His spine? What the what? Holy shit. Without reason or justification. And back to Tahoe. Keep telling yourself that, buddy. No, 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 no. Huh? Why? Oh, fuck. That was the guy who, with his parents, who... Oh. What the fuck? My own ba. Okay. This was a weird episode. I'm gonna gather my thoughts real quick, so there'll be a cut like here. Okay, after going back through it, this is a weird episode, and I can't quite put my finger on exactly why. There's something about the pacing and framing of shots that's strange to the point where it's so different from what's come before that I can't tell if it's an artistic decision or if someone else is working as episode director for this episode and um doesn't have the same same touch as whoever was working on it before. It feels like a staff difference, honestly. It feels like a change in who's leading the ship. So the first time that this shows itself is in the first couple of sequences, where we've got Dororo Hyaki eating breakfast with Sabame. And there's this noticeable focus on these very straightforward full frame face close-ups, especially of Dororo. And this continues throughout the episode. We've just got Dororo sitting there, emoting a bit, and voice acting is fine and good as usual, and then interspersing that with these low detail wide shots. And it feels real weird. I don't know what it's trying to convey by doing this, and I don't know whether it succeeded because I don't know what it's trying to do. But it feels weird. It feels off. Now, if that's what they're going for, if they're going for this village feels off, great. I think they've nailed it. But it's weird. Anyway, lots of these static close-ups interspersed with these low detail wide shots. And then this sort of continues as Dororo walks around the village. We get some cute shots seeing a genuinely happy village, hardworking, focused on working together, providing for each other. All is more than just well in this village. It's not just like any other village. It's better than any other village that we've seen. Even in prosperous lands that we've been in before, villages haven't been this front and center with how nice they are. And maybe that's just to like, I mean, it's to set up this conflict that we go through, which is, do Dororo and Hyakimaru do the right thing? And this is exactly what I want the show to be talking about, is whether Hyaki is right. Because as is revealed in this episode, he doesn't really have a reason or justification for going and killing the demons. It's just what he is obsessed with doing. I am Hyakimaru, the killer of demons, and I'm going to kill all of the ghouls and demons. Because I am. I'm going to get it all back. But the ramifications of that are huge and not necessarily good at all. Like, this is a happy village. They're well fed. They've got plenty of food. They're working hard. They're working together. Everything is going great. They're generous and kind and helpful and giving you rice cakes and stuff, and they're all nice. And you pry too far into something you shouldn't pry into, and we get this weird tension build. And I'm on the fence about this sequence in particular because it works perfectly to tell us what we already know, that there's something wrong with this village, and to set up that Dororo is prying too far. But it's just strange. It's just weird. Maybe I'm too stupid to get it. I like this sequence where Sabame walks from the far low detail background all the way up into the foreground, and we get his spoopy eyes up real close, and looks like a weird dead fish. That's great. And we get it kind of again from above like that. And then we get this weird cut of Hyaki like running sideways. I don't know what they were doing here. That it's strange. Then we get our ideological face-off kind of thing, which is intercut with Dororo going too far into the storehouse and seeing that this village is real wealthy and has full bellies and is calm and gentle. It seems great. But she's looking at it to steal. To see what she can find. Gets put into the cellar with the spooky beasts, and then we get some backstory, which makes this sort of a microcosm of the bigger conflict. And Hyaki makes the choice here to fight and kill, destroy, regardless of the consequences. And I guess the question is, will Hyaki learn from this situation and make a similar or different choice for the larger problem, the larger conflict as a whole? Why do you kill ghouls? There's no answer here. Why do you kill ghouls? I don't care. I kill ghouls. I'm going to get it all back. This is not a hero that I can root for at this point. I don't think it's a hero at all. That's pretty strange. Dororo is kind, so I save Dororo. So, kindness comes around. But Hyaki just sows destruction. The backstory is explained. It was all Sabame. The ghoul moths hatch, and they blow some shit up, and it sucks. And everything goes to hell. And I don't know what the point of any of this is. Hyaki goes off alone in a boat without a leg. Fights the big moth. It looks really cool. This scene looks really cool. But what does this do for the story? Besides raising the question, Hyaki, what the fuck? And then it's really weird scene where I guess he got his spine back? I'm not sure what getting your spine back has to do with this. It's not like he stood up against the odds or was spineless before. So I don't know if there's any thematic relevance there. Fighting to kill like this will make you one of them. Tahoe is fighting and trying to overcome his lack of an eye. We see the scene with the Mother of Mercy again. We've got Dororo and Hyaki split up. Hyaki without a leg. Stupid bro. Stupid Aniki. And then we run into, what is his name? Itachi again? And it's kind of just like, oh, hey, how's it going, buddy? Guy who is, if I remember correctly, mostly responsible for the deaths of my parents and is a dickhead. Also, I know about the map and I want it. And it's over. I, I don't know what to think about this episode. It was kind of a confused mishmash of partially explored themes and like weird pacing, and I don't know what's going on, and I don't know why. I haven't felt like that about Dororo before. Like, I've always felt like there was a pretty deft touch going into this show, and it seems absent in this episode. And that's kind of weird. So this is probably my least favorite episode of the show so far. And that sucks, because I don't have a great way of, like, justifying or explaining why that's the case. Because I'm too stupid to. I don't know. This was a weird episode. What was the point? Was it just to bring up this conflict? And to question Hyaki's motivations? I guess so. I don't really feel fulfilled by it. Maybe it will serve as necessary foundation for future changes or future character action. If it is a setup like this is a microcosm of the greater conflict, and Hyaki's decisions here caused a lot of suffering and pain, and Hyaki will learn from that along with Dororo and maybe make a different decision in the future, then that's cool. That would be really cool. But I'm not sure if I trust that it's doing that. Weird. I'm not super happy with this discussion, like, with what I've been able to say about the episode. Sorry. I'd really like to hear what you guys think of this episode. Whether it landed somewhere with you and, like, clicked, because I don't feel like it clicked with me. I was just kind of like, huh? The entire time. Maybe that was just me. Maybe it's the same for you. Either way, please leave comments and let's discuss this and talk about what the hell just happened. Because maybe you get it more than I do, and then I can learn from that and not feel so weird about it. That would be really cool. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna wrap this up because I don't know what I'm trying to say about it, because it was just kind of weird and confusing to me. Okay, me Teeaboo, this Dororo. I hope that you have enjoyed it more than I have, and I hope to see you in the comment section to talk about it. Yeah, peace.